Hello everybody, welcome back. Combat 2 by Compass Games, designed by Ross Mortel. We are in my fourth campaign, March 7th, 1945. We've been tasked with attacking a ridge. It is daylight, heavy rain, firm ground, and we will be rolling for yeah, brain dead again, don't mind me. We'll be rolling from mud every turn. And once again, we've got a MG assigned to us, the old 1919. And I got to roll LOS. I forgot to do that. So 2d6, we got a 3 and a 1. Absolutely putrid. Yes. So that basically, that 1919 is not going to do me a whole lot of good. I don't even think I'm going to carry it with me. No, as sloppy as it is, I think it'd be more of a detriment than it will be a help. I'm going to go ahead and remove that because of the range of 4, we're not going to be able to, we're really not going to be able to sit up and be efficient with that. And then anybody within range will be able to fire us up. So yeah, I'm not even going to bring that out. That'll take up two of my 8 guys. Headquarters is nice enough to send along a medic, which doesn't bode well with me. We need to hide him too. The fact that they'd want to send a medic along scares the bejesus out of me. And I guess I don't have any medics that are not in the hospital right now that travel with my squad, so it's best I have one. Setting up the Germans. We've got low quality. Let me get out my, these, for, if you're wondering, you will not have some of these things that I'm using here in your version. I put them in there to make it easy for me to set up and record. Campaign scenario 1. I know that. It's just my brain's been back and forth. That's probably why I haven't recorded a whole lot lately. Making modules, bad time of the year. Just not thinking as sharp as I should. Low quality, blue, 410 to 18. He is going to go to Cup A, 10 to 18. And they get trained medics. They have fortifications for trenches. Medium size, no machine guns, no snipers. That's what I want to hear. And then we're going to be putting 5 dummies in. And we're going to put the trained medics in there. I like that because the trained medics make it actually a little bit easier because if you draw one of them, they're not really worthwhile. So it's 410 to 18 for all of these guys. So we'll just go start throwing them in here. Usually I do this off screen, but you guys will have to deal with it today. Get what you pay for on my channel. Medic. Yeah, I don't like doing an attack with 8 guys. And we're close to the end of the war. Got to talk to HQ about that. Not my idea of a nice assignment. And then you go and rub salt in the wound by giving me a machine gun on a day I really can't use a machine gun. So, yeah, I'm not happy with this mission. Undo that. I just think I've been putting. I told you my brain's not there. And okay, that's the only one I did it with. I put the A gunner in there instead of the medic. Come on, Greg, get your act together. All right. Yes, I can laugh at myself. Alright, Bay. And actually, I got to keep an eye on my emails too, because I got a couple goodies coming from GMT that I decided to splurge on myself for my birthday. I will keep an eye on that because it's supposed to deliver any time despite the snow outside. So, okay, there's the cups. The cups are ready. Um, no MGs. We did add medics. We do not have reconnaissance, so I got to set my guys up first. I can either send these guys in with 2 batches of 4, or I can send them right up the middle with 1 group of 8. I still like sending my guys in separate, though I only have the 1 medic. So we're going to put the squad leader, assistant squad leader. We'll put Howard with... Got the Thompson over here. He's a little bit better than the grease gun, so I'll do that. And to offset that, I will give these guys a private Wood with his good weapon skill. I need a grenadier in each one. And yes, that's going to work out because I need good TQ over here. And then an average guy. I'd like to have the luck over here, but we don't, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do it like that. These guys are going to come down here. We can start anywhere within 3 hexes of the side of the... Make sure I'm setting it up right. We've got T and W. So we've got wire and trenches. Friendly side we use default attacking, alert, enemies, not alert, I would believe. No, not alert, not prepared. We are bold, which means we go up to aggressive. Because we have fanatical, by the way. Better explain myself. They're not prepared. Starting hand, I got my 3 cards. Oh, yes, I want to use no, you know what? Undo that. I don't mind using the regular deck for defenses. Besides, these are low quality guys. Weather, we've got that. Friendly characters start up on 0 to 3. Yeah, that's what I thought. Played this enough, you think I'd know that without having to double check, but nah. Alright, let's get this over here. Let's put the medic behind him. BAR there. I'm going to have him and him stacked together and run up here. I'm going to go ahead and issue my orders. We can still sprint. So I'm going to give these guys all a sprint order, and I'll take it off of the AR. And he'll just get a bait. Try and get everybody up there. Alright, these guys, bring them in the southern flank. I have a standard procedure I like to do for the ridge. I've attacked the ridge quite a few times, so kind of know what I want to do. But you got to adapt because the setups are always different. We're going to do something like that. Move our moves. We're set up. We do get a artillery at 60, but we may start the game with it. decide whether to fire the barrage before setting up the enemy forces and roll for the barrage after setting up the enemy forces. Um, I'm going to decide not to use the 60 because the 60 is going to alert them, and it's also not going to do a whole lot of damage. And I would rather, with the bad visibility, not even have the artillery support. So we're going to decline that too. And now we're going to go up and set up the Germans. I roll a d6. That's going to be 4. Set up 4. Everybody with a... we get wire in. Hexes. Let's go ahead and do this. Wire, 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 wire. Remember, you think you'd put the module together, you'd remember where you do things. But there we go. Wire. 11, 11. 11, 13. 12, 9. 12, 10. 12, 13. 1307, and that's why I do this. When you don't have reconnaissance, you're supposed to do this after, because I really don't remember where to have the wires set up. And then when I set my guys up, got to adapt for the fact that you're bumping into the wire. Especially holds true when A, you don't have reconnaissance, and B, the weather's really bad. You can't see to begin with. 1401. What I like about Vassal, I was able to make these counters A, not movable once you place them unless you hold the shift down, and B, take up the whole space so you can keep them on the bottom and still see them. 1404, when you got counters stacked on top of them. 1405, yeah, there's a couple places to get through up here. 1406. You see what that just did there? That pretty much so closed the door for going in there. You're going to have to come in up here or come in down here. 1414. Right in the tree. 1415. 1516. 15, 18, and 19. And then 16, 19. So we got a couple of openings, but not a whole lot. A couple openings right there and then up through the middle, but I don't like that one because it's way open over here. And characters marked with an asterisk start off under a trench marker, and we rolled 4. So we have a medium size force, 10-7. 10-7, and he has no asterisks. Wow, 10-7. He's forward observer maybe. And he's possible could be the early warning system. Send the boot out there, and 12-12 gets a trench. Oh, right on the high ground too. Um, 12-14 gets a trench. Oh boy, he gets the better of the two covers on that one. 1503, no trench. It'd be a little hard to dig that trench in the rocks. 1604, no trench, just hiding back behind the reverse slope. 1614, no trench. He's right. Yeah, about reverse slope on him too. 1708, heck, figures they're reverse slope here. These guys really aren't alert to our attack, which is why I'm going to choose not to fire the mortars. 1713. I used to fire them whenever I got them. But the key word is, and it is capitalized, may. And it's just not worth alerting them with an early barrage. 1713, 1718. 18 does get the 18 does get the, yes, asterisk does get the trench. 1808 gets a trench. Burst slope in the trees. So far, I think we can crack this, even with the limited supply of men. So 1811, reverse slope. 1814, no trench, reverse slope. Yeah, down in the trees. 1911, rocks. Yeah, they're doing a lot of reverse slope. They're probably going to counterattack me. 1911, 1412 gets a trench. These are always tough because they get the better of the two covers. And unless the guy fails a TQ, he's going to get an aimed fire every time. 1412, 1510 gets a trench. Yeah, definitely don't want to come in through that middle. There'll be a bear even coming up through here. I'll have to flank. I'll have to send everybody in up here, I think. 1510. 1706 gets a trench. 1915 gets a trench. 1918 no trench. High ground and rocks. 2007 trench. 2013 no trench. Definitely rear guard. 2109 no trench. 2111 no trench. 2116 trench. A lot of noise outside. We're getting snow today. Probably about 5-6 inches out there now. Cleaned the car off once already. Retired, disabled. I don't have to worry about doing anything else anymore though. That was, I see, with all the noise, I lost track of where I was. 2117, also a trench. Shift key and my OCD kicks in. Got a nice little trench defense right there. 2418 also gets a trench. Wow. That must be the HQ. Alright, so there we have it. All these guys are unprepared. I'm going to go through. Unprepared. They're also all waiting. And what else do we got going on here? In building, foxhole or trench, make a TQC. If they pass, automatically receive an aimed fire. Not night or refusing the artillery. Wind direction 1 stays the same. Compass and 2-2 facing 2-1. We have that set. 14 turns. That is now set. Remove all moves, and I think we are ready to go. And the first turn's going to go fast, so I will go ahead and do that. We will draw a card each for them. And I should have drawn my card. It's not really going to make a difference. Don't have to worry about any of those. Let's get the worst initiative out of the way. Actually, no. In bad weather, I think I like the better initiative to come in and spot them after I've moved. So let's go ahead and use this card right now. Set up our track. What do we got here? "28 is my best. Charlie, Abel, maroon, yellow." We're doing red. We're not in elites. Pretty sure there's no elites. Thought I checked that earlier. Yeah, no elites. And Baker, blue and white. All right. Get my cards all lined up here. Charlie, we'll go first. Oh, I forgot to put the orders on. These guys are all sprint. Everybody's sprinting. Got to get that sprint in while we can, when nobody can see us. All right, Charlie. He's going to sprint to there. He is going to sprint to there. Nobody can see him. Boy. I think I want to come in with everybody down here, so we're going to have to hit all these trees. I'm going to sprint him for that. Going to sprint for here. Going to sprint to there. Go to Abel. He is going to sprint. I'm going to send him up high there. Actually, I'll keep up two together. He is going to sprint. I'm going to keep him back behind everybody. I'm going to play him right there. I'm going to duck him back. Just let him sit there for a while. I think that's it for Abel. We go to red. Nobody can spot anybody. Yellow. Nobody can spot anybody. Baker. He is going to evade right to there. I can set him up in that tree and start taking care of this guy. So that's what we're gonna do. I don't want to bring them up and through here though. We really need to bring everybody up here and do a flank up here, because it could, depending on how things pan out, it could be bad down here, and we're not going to know till the last minute. This guy's going to sprint here. I'm thinking flank down here too. Nobody else can see, so all the chits are going to go back to the holding box. Impulse number 2, remove all moves. Oh, not the holding box. Yeah. All the chits become unused. Remove all moves again. Told you, brain's just not quite there. Charlie, sprinting again. We are going to avoid the rocks and sprint to there. Nobody's going to be able to see us. He is going to sprint down this way. 2. Gets 2. Get that sprint in before the mud happens. Then I want him down here so he can't spot me until I get into the, or even when I get into the rocks, he's not going to be able to spot me. This guy is going to move right to there. He's going to move right to there. Nobody's going to see them. He's going to move right to there. Charlie's still unable. Goes to hide. He's going to sprint up to here. Nobody can spot yet. Baker is going to go evade right to here. Sprint right to there. Nobody can see. All chits go to unused. Impulse goes to 3. Remove all moves. Charlie. Now I can put this over here out of the way. He is going to sprint right to there. Yeah. He is going to sprint right to there. Going to sprint right to there. And duck back. And he can attempt to spot this guy. I don't think I can. I gotta look at that. Boy, how quickly we forget. Spotting comes after moving. That's what I thought. Can't spot before because then you can shoot somebody you just spotted. So these 3 at a range of 4 is 4, and then he is waiting in a trench or a tree. Tree waiting. No order. No order. Trees -2 or a trench -2. Doesn't matter. We'll be able to see him on a 2. And we get a 1. Very nice. That is a soldier, a recruit. This guy is blocked by that tree and the edge of the elevations. He can't see. This guy, I think I'm going to go ahead and sprint him right for here and get him in there. That does leave us vulnerable. No. There is going to be a blind spot with that tree because he's at level 1. That's a level 1. Level 2, we'd be able to see over it. This guy's level 2 over that. He can, yeah, he can be attempted to spot that. Forgot that that's a level 2 right there. Blind hexes. Ranged obstacle 2. Blind hex is 1. So yes, I could attempt to spot him too. That's going to be another -2 plus 1, 3, 4 goes up to 2. 2. Holy crap. We are getting the rolls today. And that's a dummy too, so that opens up things a little bit. Return to characters display. He's done. Oh, I forgot to set up my confidence tracker. Gotta set up the confidence tracker. 5, 6, 12, 17, 23, 24, 25 for the Germans. Max confidence 25. It's also going to give them here, and I'm pretty sure, but I don't go on my memory. that they are normal. Yes. That's going to be 13 for a break. And 7. And 7 for their surrender. I've got 8, 9 guys. So that's going to be my max confidence. Break would normally be a 5, but we are aggressive. That's going to go to 3. And then 2 for surrender. All right. So we see him. And we are prepared to start firing on him. And this guy down here, he's going to sprint right to there. I'm going to get in and close real quick. This guy's sprinting right to here. He's hiding. Red. Red can see, but he's blocked there, out of range there, so he can't see anybody. White's not their turn yet. Baker. Baker's going to sprint. Where do I want to put him? I'll double him up down here. Just going to sprint right to there. He's out of range, so he won't be able to spot him. Blue, nobody's in range, so white's the only other one. He can attempt to spot this guy, ducking back in trees. +1, he's a 4, 5. Ducking back in trees goes down to a 3. He rolls a 5, doesn't see him. He can't see him. That guy turned out to be nobody, so he can't see him. So we're good. He does not become alert yet. He did not see us. That is the end of impulse number 3. We're going to go to impulse number 4, remove all moves. We got Charlie going first. He is going to sprint. I'm going to put him right back here. Nobody can see him. So yeah, he can. He'll be able to see him. So maybe I don't want to do that. I'd rather be cautious because I don't know what that is. I'm going to put him right there and we're going to duck back. This guy is going to sprint into here and duck back. He can't see because of those rocks intervening there. This guy's going to go to a hide. We already seen him. This guy's going to sprint here and duck back. This guy's going to sprint here and duck back. All right, Abel. He is going to sprint here and duck back. Red. Red can attempt to see, but he's got nobody in range yet. Yellow, nobody. Baker. 2. I forgot to move him last time. Yes, I did. 3, 4. He'll move to there. He's going to duck back and he can attempt to see this guy. +7 +1 is an 8. Waiting in shell crater. Actually, no order crater. That's -2. 6, 4. We spot him too. Another recruit. You don't send the recruit out there. And Baker down here is going to sprint. You know what? I'm going to put him. Maybe I'm going to put him right there and then duck him back. These things are cleared up a little bit right now. It's not going to hurt. Blue. Blue can't see anybody. White. The only guy we got's right here. He can attempt to spot him hiding in a tree. That's 4. Goes up to a 5. Hiding in trees goes down to a 2. We get a smiley face, so he does see him. That also makes him now – keeps unprepared. Removes his waiting. 6, 4. He'll move to there. He's going to duck back and he can attempt to see this guy. That also makes him now – keeps unprepared. Removes his waiting. 7 +1 is an 8. Waiting in And I'm not going to give him an order because he's not going to be able to use it till next turn. He can also attempt to see this guy. 4, 5, ducking back in trees. Goes down to a 3. Boom. 5 doesn't know he's there, so he does see the 1. They have one guy alert. That is the end of Impulse 1, the end of turn number 2. Anybody within 3, so this guy is going to become alert. 2, 3, that is it. So he only gets one guy awake. So that's not a bad start then. And get rid of all the cards we drew. And get rid of all the moves. Get rid of all the orders. And that is it for turn 1. I will see you guys next time. See if I get back to this today or not. Mission 10, Siegfried Line. Second time we played this. I will see you guys next time. Have a great night or day. This is Combat 2 by Compass Games, designed by Ross Martell. See you guys next time.